Brandon Swanson. Brandon Swanson. Brandon Swanson. Present and future, visible and invisible for what we want to know. We want to know, is he alive? And what happened after his accident? And the God of the saints will reveal the answer to our questions. For what's hidden and hidden behind darkness. What part of the country was he in?
Minnesota.
Was it snowing?
Spring semester. The end of spring semester.
You froze to death? No frostbite?
Good in spring, it's still snow in spring. We're going to do full reading for Brandon Swanson. Here we go.
Man.
It said that he was the kind of person who was in love with life. But then it says, but then something evil crossed him. Was he going to do the circle on him, or are we doing the whole thing?
You said the whole thing.
You said the whole thing.
You guys want to do the whole thing?
Call.
Yeah.
All right. It says, and then crossing that was, there's no end. It says, but in the past, there was no triumph as well. It says, and presently, there's no fruit in the tree. Uh-oh. It says, and no more problems. Uh-oh. Here we go. We've seen this before, right?
Yeah.
We've seen this before. It says, and upside down. Oh, man. And then it says, something where he was disillusioned or made to believe something. I'm already kind of seeing what happened. Then he was tied up. It says, then he got very... So I guess he was trying to find help somewhere or something, and someone came along, it looks like, and said they would help him, and then took him where they were going to take him and took advantage, did a bunch of other shit, tied him up.
And what they do with his
Abused
car,
him,
'cause
killed
his
him.
car was in the same spot.
I think they just took him. It says, off to the side, says no more celebrations.
Oh.
It says, was in the wrong place at the wrong time. It says no more magic.
Let's say, like.
It said, and true love was in the crossing.
Oh. What?
In other words, he had just fallen in love.
Aww.
Are you guys really gonna go there? Like,
Yeah.
can I just do the reading? I get that, but I'm oh God. It says, we're gonna go to the 2. It says, if he only would have picked a different road, I guess there was some talk of him, I think, flying or driving, and he ended up driving to wherever he was going. I don't know. It says, talks about school and where he was at, and then it says, but then hardship comes. It says, and he was afraid, like he got really scared. It said in this world, so like after what happened, he was shaken up. Like I know when I was driving to Wyoming, I had some black ice and the whole truck spun, and I was shaking, like scared out of my mind because I almost went over the cliff. So I was very lucky, but I'm sure if I would have been in an accident, I would have been pretty messed up myself. So you're kind of disoriented, I think. It says, and then pure evil kind of happens. It says the girl that he was with is upside down. It says, not alone though. Here comes my card upside down. Uh-oh, this guy's going to pop up. Talks about family upside down. Then it talks about no change. So everything's kind of half-house backwards, guys. In other words, saying like this person's no longer here. It says the wrong place at the wrong time. It talks about a fight or a battle, kind of something that happened, a struggle. And then it talks about how things became very clear. They wanted money from him. I guess they're trying to get money from him or get whatever he had, and then it says, and then there was no new beginning after that. So in other words, it kind of beat him, killed him, took whatever he had, and then disappeared. Made him disappear. It says to complete destruction. It says no fruit in the tree. Wow, this is a sad one. It says not angry. A man who was upside down, not angry. It says but couldn't defend himself, couldn't win. And at the same time, it says, and so that they kind of made him go away. It says mom upside down. He talks about that. It says, and a woman who was left angry, probably the girl that he was in love with. Especially when you don't come up missing, you come up with no body, no anything. It says no more burden, no more problems. It says only spiritual. Definitely spiritual. It says, but even in the spirit world, the things don't shine. As a man, it says, I thought I would be like a knight in shining armor. He goes, but man, was I a fool. It says, in his life upside down, in love, it says, was this my karma? Or did I not see things clearly? Did I misjudge my judgment when it came to people? It says that's what has me discontent, is having faith in other people. It says, and even the woman, there was a woman there as well. So that's probably what made it seem kind of
Will
very...
they ever find his body?
I don't know. I'm not there yet. It says...
He's not there yet.
Yeah, I'm not there yet. It says, be patient. That's the next card. It said... So anyways, it said like they seemed like there were people who were good and patient and understanding and everything. But this woman was part of the lure. It says, and here comes the disillusion. It says, over money, disillusion over money. It says, nothing complete anymore. It says, all relationships, it says, wow, all relationships became stressed. It says, and the girl that he loved, upside down. Keeps talking about her. It says, tied up. It says, tied up, and something he couldn't master, he couldn't beat. It says, family upside down, me upside down. It says, and yet, I was free to make whatever choice I wanted to make. Like the road was wide open. My whole life was all ahead of me. Everything was ahead of me. It says, but no longer brokenhearted. There was a point where he became very depressed. It says, I wanted justice. It says he wanted to cut off their head. It says, but this is a decision that he couldn't make anymore because there's no more opportunities for that. It says, not even in death. It says, which is interesting. It says, there is no celebration. He was in the wrong place at the wrong time, and nothing, not even magically, could have saved him. And so, yeah, he was brought to his knees, but at the same time, he thought they were okay. He thought they were good people. It says, but his judgment was skewed probably because he was disoriented. It says to tell between...
Actually drunk at that point.
Disoriented, yeah.
Yeah.
Just not being able to make a decision between good and bad. And then it says at the same time, it became very unfortunate. It says, and that's when things kind of left. Like everything kind of left his fact that he couldn't do anything. It says, and what was left standing in his mind or what was going on, it says the true love, a home. It says, but everything left incomplete. It says, and quickly, it says, it felt like this was something that he was going to come back from or he was going to revive from. Like it was just a bad dream, a really bad dream. It says, but it's not. It's his life. It's the past. It's what happened. It says, and so now he's stuck. He's stuck here. Didn't go anywhere. He's stuck. Hasn't gone anywhere. I think he was too scared to go to the light, or maybe, I don't know.
He was confused.
Could have been confused or not even sure what had happened. It says, and that's why he's delayed. It says there's been opportunities. So there has been opportunities for him to go to the other side, but it says no. It says, and actually he would go up. It's talking about him being able to go but God was upside down with what he did at the end. So there you go. It says they were too strong for him. It says hoping to return to love. It says, but not a chance. It says those are the obstacles. Fucking crazy. So it looks like, I guess he crashed, right? And he was maybe walking or doing something, trying to get help, and some people stopped, and they already knew they were going to take advantage of him. And I guess the woman was a little bit like luring him in, like kind of seducing him a little bit. And he was like, hey, and he was, like you said, he was probably drunk over there, facts over there. And so I'm sure he was like, hey, all right. And now they took him someplace, and the fact they haven't found his body is kind of scary.
So,
but I'm wondering because it's saying tied up, if they have his body somewhere tied up, like dead, but like in a freezer.
Chamalongo?
In a freezer, really?
For that long?
In like a river or something, no?
They were speculating that he might have fallen in one of their underground wells or something.
No.
Would they stick him in there?
They would stick him in there. I mean, yeah, if you wanted to get rid of someone, that would be the perfect place to throw someone, right?
Yeah.
That would be the perfect place to throw someone. But I wonder if, because it says tied up, well, maybe they tied him up and threw him in. Right?
Chamalongos.
What do you want to ask?
So they're never going to find his body?
They're not going to find his body.
Right,
We can ask.
They're next to
Oh. All right, so will they find his body? We just want to know if they're going to find it.
Yes.
Maybe no.
Maybe not.
Confírmamelo. I'm gonna say no. No.